What's up, guys? Today we're gonna try somebody called Monks from Fortnite. Kind of looks like a little monkey dude. I don't know much about this guy, but somebody asked me about it, so we're gonna do it. So we're actually gonna start with his mouth. So his mouth is actually a football shape. So watch what I do here. I'm gonna draw a curve like that, and then another curve like that. Kind of looks like a football, right? And then inside the mouth, we're going to actually connect this two corners with a curve and put a couple of lines on it. Looks even more like a football to me. Okay? Now up here, we are going to have two little curved lines for his nostrils, like that. Almost knocked over my markers. And then we're going to start the top of his head. So what you're going to do here is you're going to start right on these curves, and you're just going to do a big, kind of like an upside down letter U, all the way around to the other side. Right kind of above these nostrils, we're going to make two circles for the eyes. 1, 2. And inside of that, we're going to draw another circle like this, which is going to actually be a highlight. So I'm going to color mine in so that you can see that, and if you have a Sharpie and you want to color yours now, you can. If not, you can just wait till we're totally done and you color the rest. That is usually what I recommend, because I do this pretty quickly, but you can always pause the video and color in those eyes if you want. Okay, now up here where we did his head, there's a separate color, so I'm going to actually draw a little curve like this, because this part is blue and this part is kind of like a grayish color. Alright, now he needs ears, so his ears are real easy. They stick right out to the side, and we're going to make two bumps. 1, and then you're going to double that line with a smaller one inside. 2, and you're going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2. Okay, and on the top of his head he has some hair which kind of just look like these big long noodles coming out, and you don't have to make them in the exact same spot as I am. You just make a couple like this. Okay, alright, now he's wearing a scarf, so watch what I do here. I'm going to do 1, 2 curves, then I'm going to come straight down, over, and up, and I'm going to draw a line and some little lines here for his scarf. Alright, now for his body, we're going to start up at the top where the scarf is, and I'm going to draw a line down to here and a line down to here. Okay, now for his legs, it's going to bump out a tiny bit. 1, 2. Alright, right in here I'm going to make a line, and then the inner part of his legs. 1, 2. Okay, now for his feet, watch what I do here. I'm going to do a curve on this side and a curve on this side, and then under here it's just going to curve all the way around and up, all the way around and up. Alright, now let's add a few details to the body. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double this line, and then I'm going to make his boot line. So I double the line so it gives you the sole of his shoe, and then I make a line here for his boot. He also has a stitch on his leg, so we make a line with two little lines to kind of match his mouth. He's going to have more stitching here, but let's wait till we do his arms. So the arms, we're going to go back to right around the shoulder area here, and I'm going to make a line straight down here, straight down here. On this side, line, line. Now what I want you to do is make a bump for the thumb on both sides. And then right here, I'm just going to wrap around and connect it. So it's like he's making a fist. Right on the thumb, wrap around, connect it. Now just like we did for the boot, we want to do a little curve for his gloves. And then we can add some stitching here. Alright. Last step, he needs a tail. So the tail is going to come out from right about here. And all it's going to do is come down, up, wrap around, and back in. And we're going to put a little line right there. Voila. We got it. Okay, now the colors for this guy are kind of tricky because he's kind of what I would consider a gray blue and a gray. So, if you're like me and you don't have all those colors, we just got to do the best we can. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a combination of things here. I have a gray marker, all right? So I'm going to use this gray marker first for the gray spots. His glove on both sides. His boots. Like that. This part of his tail. His mouth. And this part of his head. Okay? Now, let me see if I can find a red. It's kind of actually like a dark red, like a maroon for his hair. And his scarf. And let's do the scarf that color. Now all we got is the rest of his body, which I found a blue here. This is not the right blue, but it's the best I can do. I don't have a gray blue. So I'm going to use this particular blue right here. And I've told you guys before, that's sometimes what you got to do. Because at home, you may not have exactly what you need. This is like it's called blue-green. Like a turquoise color. Definitely not the color that I'm seeing him, but it'll work. And we got to do his body. I wish I had the gray blue, guys. I think he would look much cooler. But maybe he is different colors in the game. I don't know. I've never seen it. And his tail. All right, guys, there we go. Give it a shot.